Nope, that's actually Denver's chair.
Yeah, I can't even sit on it because he's always sitting there. Hey guys, I'm Andrea from Embrace Movement and welcome to my kitchen. I'm gonna let you guys in on the behind the scenes of our day, whether that's programming or Peter helping me because I always need help. I need a movement for a glute bridge. So can you think of like a fun combo? Maybe you can Google it.
All right, I got one. It's gonna be a sit up into a glute bridge.
Next.
Wow.
What do you mean a sit up into a glute bridge?
Watch.
Okay, so you guys are like on the inside of Embrace Movement programming. This is us.
It's a day in the life right
Yes,
here.
he doesn't always help me, but I love it when he does because he sees how difficult it is to have like a well-balanced program where there's not like 2 dips in a row or like 2 jumping jacks in a row or whatever. But I always like getting his ideas.
All about those rear delts, those dumbbell flies in there.
He's the only one looking out for their rear delts, that's for sure.
Right.
Because I'm
about
not.
the aesthetic.
I remember my dad used to go and like show me how to lift when I was in like middle school, and he would like take a weight and like show me how to do a bicep curl, and he'd be like, "These are for your mom." And I'm like, "Cool, Dad."
Yeah, usually I offer a pretty crazy movement like a handstand split.
Oh yeah,
like
he's
that.
like, okay, they've got to go into a plank and then go into a handstand split. I'm like, who's gonna do that? Who? Me? I'm gonna do that. You're gonna do that. Yeah, I always think of his mom when we're doing the programming because she's 60, she likes to work out, but if she sees something that's too hard, she's like, no, I'm not gonna do it. And so I always try to make modifications that I think she would like or that she would be able to do, and that makes it so that I think everyone can have a chance at these workouts.
That's the goal, so everyone can do it.
Oh, let's go. You want to help us with some programming? Look at his hair. His hair's all fluffy.
Yeah.
Wait, you want down? You hold on. Okay, get down. It's when he does that. One of the videos that Chris just made. This is Chris, and who are you?
I'm Chris. I edit all the videos you guys see.
And what else do you help Pete with?
I teach him how to use a camera.
Yes, exactly. We were clueless. Right?
He's learned a lot, I will say. He's learned a lot.
Usually focus is a little off, usually. And that's usually
oh yeah, why is
maybe
that?
a little blurry.
And then we have to like redo them because the intro's blurry
The
or
best,
our focus.
actually the best is
or
when
too close
when I just
up.
forgot to press play. That's
Yeah, I'll get like 4 minutes into like a devotional or 4 minutes into a workout, and Pete's like, "Oh yeah, just restart. Yeah, just restart." Like he'll say it so casually. I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "Because I didn't press play." I'm like, "Okay, all right, yeah, I'm just here for just for fun, you know. I'm not trying to get
having a
work
good
done or
time.
anything."
Looks great.
Yeah, well, we've got to change it. Yeah. Okay, let me message Chris.
Chris, at it again, man. At it again.
It's usually my fault. It's usually stuff that like I came up with something and then I didn't like the way it looked, and so then I have to change it, and I'm like, oh, sorry, man. The best part was like one time when I'm like, okay, I have 2 more workouts left, and Pete's like dead, and it was like 2 in the morning, and we were filming, and a couple ab movements come up, and like obviously you guys see this. I'm not really supposed to be doing abs right now. Like,
Otherwise you cone.
yeah,
as they say.
yes, that's what it is. And so I'm always asking him to do the ab movements. And like he was like dressed in pajamas or something. I'm like, just go ahead, just do it. He's like, no, this looks so silly. I'm like, just go try it. And it was the weirdest movement. It was like a mermaid V-up or something. He's like, mermaid V-up?
Hey, I gotta change.
No, you're just going right now. Come on, you got this. And I'm like, yeah, just lay on your side, point your toes, try to reach for your hand, like you might reach for your toes. He's like, what even is this movement? We were cracking up. He was exhausted. I was like, yeah, you'll be fine. Just get in there. Yeah, so a lot of people ask about, you know, where we get our devotionals or how we do our faith talks, and I'm glad it looks more organized than it is. And people even say like, what website do you get it from? And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I was like, my brain or my journal. Literally, like I'm just a huge journaler, so I love to like keep notes And if I have like a really good verse that I just learned, I always write it down. For me, that helps me not memorize it, but like so that it doesn't just go in and just like disappear somewhere. Like I always try to write it down, and that helps me remember. Like here on this page, I just kind of open it up and I've got a couple like random quotes about marriage. Just because Pete and I are only like 3 years into our marriage, and I just love learning about that topic. And I have a Proverbs, I have a quote from C.S. Lewis, a Psalm, and then basically we're gonna do a week on Galatians in a couple weeks, and so I'm studying for that. So I'll just read like a whole chapter, and then this is a pretty cool book. It's The Complete Guide to the Bible by Stephen Miller, and I love it. I'm like so obsessed with this thing. I found it at an airport, and I was like, oh, $20, done. And I've like read it almost as much as I have read the Bible, but it basically puts like really tough topics into layman's terms, so it's easier to understand, and it has pictures. So I always read the Bible with this guide, and I do have a study Bible, which helps a lot. And so I'll just write things down on my own, and I'll take things into consideration, pray about stuff, and then sometimes I'll do like an hour here or there, or like I'll just keep going and writing new faith talks. And those are my favorite because they always feel really like led by God, and not like it's just me trying to do work or me trying to think of what to say. It's like, it's easier when it's like that.